Sorry, folks. I had a phone call. I ignored it. The worst thing is it was scheduled. I was supposed to take it. I'll call him back in a minute. I forgot I was live streaming today. And then it killed my live stream. Whoops. Okay. And then I preached for another minute or so and didn't even realize it was off. Okay, so here's what I was saying. Let me wrap up with this. Let me wrap up with this theological thought. And then I really have two ideas about how we can be weird. This radical weirdness of the gospel is not that we're saved by our works, nor that we're saved by our own faith, but that we're saved by the faith of Jesus. That we're saved by the faithfulness of Jesus, that we're saved by the intrinsic actions of Jesus, that somehow he became human and changed the very nature of what it means to be human, that he became human and changed the destiny and the end of Jesus. And this is the radical weirdness and strangeness of the gospel. It is according to nothing human. It's entirely from God and of God and through God and in God and with God. God bless Jesus for the gloriousness of that truth. So that's so weird, and I love it, and I hope you've stuck with me long enough to love part of this too. So let me just wrap up with two things. If there are all these weird things about the gospel and about Jesus, then I think we're being invited to live really weird lives. Right? This is actually a definition of freedom. Instead of trying to live a really Christian life by performing well enough and either living the prosperity gospel Christian life of, hey, God only loves me if I'm really rich, and trying to perform and achieve something there, or the social gospel of God only loves me if I somehow vote the right way and protest enough. No, God really loves me despite all of that, and I'm radically freed to give up all of the rest of my human pursuits, even the good ones. Right? You see, our humanity is rejected in the gospel of God, not only at its very worst, but also at its very best. So all of our pursuits are nothingness when it comes to what we need from God and earning our way into his good graces. We just need him. It's that radical weirdness that frees us from our worries, from our fears, from our spinning about, from our flitting about, from all of this. The radical weirdness of God breaking into this world gives us freedom. It gives us the chance to live like weirdos too. So I want to invite you to flout that freedom, to live like a weirdo, and to do so this week by showing your weirdness with someone else. One of the crazy things about weirdness is we hide it from each other. And so I don't act like a goober for y'all all the time because it's too weird. Would you take the vast risk of being a weirdo and sharing your expectation of the inbreaking of God into your life with someone else today? Okay, let me rephrase that a little bit more simply. Would you show your spiritual weirdness to someone else? Your spiritual weirdness is that you believe not just that you're somehow now on God's good graces, but that somehow God himself has broken into history to live inside you and to live with you, that you might commune with him and know him and be filled with his vast love, and your entire soul and being in humanity is changed by his very presence. That's weird, my friends. Would you share that with someone else? This is the call of Jesus. This is the priesthood of the believer. Let's be weird. I love you guys. Thanks for putting up with me. See you soon.